if I become a loving man, I don't need to trust you to become a godly, loving man. I don't need to trust you to do that. I don't need to give you anything, and I don't need to depend on you to love you. So I want you to understand this. Love doesn't need trust. Love doesn't need trust. Now, I can trust you and not love you. I can go to the bank and I look on a little wall and I see FDIC insured. I just need to see that now. I think they got some stars on it. It's black. And I look for that little symbol. I don't love the bank. I don't love the bank. The institution I don't love. I trust it. So I walk in. Matter of fact, one time walked in with headphones on. Don't really need to talk to you. Me and the ATM gonna do whatever we need to do, and we're gonna be out. Lady was at the, sometimes they greet you, when they walk in, and she looked at me and she said, and I said, I don't need nothing. I'm good, right? I don't need to interact. That's not why I'm here. I trust the bank. I will give the bank my social security number. Some of you give it quick. When you walk in the moment you walk in the bank, your trust immediately. Can we have your social? Yes. 3, 2. Somebody says, where have you? What are the last 2 places you lived? You say, oh yeah. Next of kin. Where they live? You just give them all your information because you what? Now the person who's talking to you, you don't know them, and you're not there to show any love. Trust can strictly just be business. There's some people you can trust, but you don't love them. But I'll say this about love and trust, or love and faith. I don't need love. I don't need faith or trust to love you. And I don't need to love you to trust you. But our relationship will not last long if I trust you and there's no love. If a bank doesn't show love, I don't need it to start to trust. But if I'm going to remain a customer, I'm going to need them to show the characteristics of what? Love. Because love is what? Amen. And if you rude to me, right? I can go to a restaurant and I can trust the people in the kitchen that I've never met to have washed their hands. I can trust the kitchen to be nice and clean. And when they bring out the plate, I believe that they washed it. I believe that the forks that they lay out has not been passed over from that plate, that table to this table. All that's faith. I trust when I sit down. But where there's trust and no love, the relationship won't last long. Because if you're not patient with me, and you're not long-suffering with me, and if you seek evil, are you praise and jealousy, eventually I'm not going to feel safe. Where there is no trust, you have that feeling of insecurity. And that can be a scary place to be. Trust, in order to trust, you got to give up something. Right? Do you trust me?
Yes.
Bless you. Bless you. If I say, what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes and I want you to fall back. Give him a round of applause. Didn't he do it? I want you to close your eyes and I want you to fall back. Bless him. Give him a round of applause. I need both of you to climb up 2 steps. Do you trust me? We're all trying to get to what? Faith is not the destination, which is why when a person says they have faith, you can't be saved. Because faith is not the destination. Faith is what gets you to love. And if you just stop at faith, then how is it that you have forgiveness? Because forgiveness is in love. But in order to get there, you got to take some steps. Now, it's easy to say you trust when you're on ground level. And when God sees that you trust on ground level, then what he'll do, he says, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to exalt you and I'm going to bless you. But every time God blesses you and he takes you higher, it requires more trust, more faith. So when I ask, do you trust me? Didn't hesitate on the ground level. Do you know that more blessings can cause us to drift away from God because we don't have the faith at this level? We only have enough faith to trust at that level. I want you to hold your, Drake, I want you to go up one more step. He's trying to get to what? Love. He's trying to get to love. He's trying to get to love. How you feeling? Good. You feeling good? Now, this is what I'm going to do. Y'all trust me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I want you to close your eyes. Not yet. And I want you to close your eyes. And I'm going to catch both of you at the same time. Pass me that mic. Like, you fall and you fall at the, and I'm going to catch you at the same time.
I don't know.
Here's what I want. Here's the difficult part about trusting in God. God, how you gonna take care of me and my son? God, I got so many problems. I gotta trust you for me because I got my own level. But your prayer request and your prayer list is not just about you. You got other people on your prayer list. So not only do you have enough faith that God can do some wonderful things in the future for you, and do you believe that God can do some wonderful things and be able to catch? Because sometimes your family's in trouble and everybody's in trouble and people are starting to slip and fall down. So you have prayer requests. Lord, pray for my cousin and pray for my mama and pray for my auntie and pray for my friend and pray for my coworker. Lord, I'm trusting you, not just for me. Can you catch all of us? And you know what ends up happening? Y'all can step down. No, what ends up happening? It's too scary. Y'all can go ahead and have a seat. So, you know, a lot of people say, you know what? I'd rather just do it on my own. Because it's too much to trust. It's too much to depend. It's hard to let go when you've been disappointed. It's hard to let go when people have failed you. You don't even really trust the person sitting next to you. How do you trust God? How do you have 100% faith and trust in God? And what we're really talking about is, how can you trust love to take care of you? Do you really trust love to take care of you? Trust is making a deposit and putting everything in the hope that love has something great prepared for you in the future.